Hey everyone, Adam Sokoloff here from Sunrise Signs. I want to talk you through a quick but important conversation about something that sounds small but has the power to stop a $50 million or even a $150 million multifamily project dead in its tracks. And no, it's not a major construction mistake, it's not an electrical issue, it's a $50 piece of plastic. The $50 problem that could halt a $50 million project. The reality is simple. A single non-compliant sign can delay a multi-million dollar opening. This video breaks down why that happens, where the risks come from, and how to prevent those delays entirely. Let's jump in. Developers, GCs, and architects hear this all the time. You can't open because of a $50 piece of plastic. And as wild as it sounds, it's true. ADA and local code signage issues are one of the top reasons brand new buildings fail final inspection. Not because the construction team didn't build well, not because the architect didn't design well, but because signage lives at the intersection of design, code compliance, and life safety. And when that intersection gets overlooked, small errors create big consequences. Most development timelines push signage to the very end as part of the GC bid scope, treating it like a punch list item. But here's the reality. Signage is code. A failed inspection isn't a glitch. It's a disaster. When an inspector flags a signage issue, the consequences ripple fast. Reinspection delays that can stretch 3 weeks or more. Carrying costs continuing to accumulate, cash flow frozen, tenants frustrated and uncertain, investment partners questioning what went wrong. And all of this can be triggered by something as simple as incorrect braille types, missing or mistakes on the evacuation maps, stairwell signs placed out of sequence. The impact is massive compared to the size of the issue. Here's the thing. Inspectors see a checklist. During final inspection, inspectors aren't looking at your finishes or design intent. They evaluate 3 strict categories: ADA compliance, fire and life safety signage, egress and wayfinding. A miss in any of these is an automatic failure. The solution isn't about buying different signs. It's about when signage is planned. When signage moves from a last-minute task to an early project phase, several things happen. Code requirements get addressed before walls are closed. Inspector expectations are clarified early. Architectural intent is reserved, including the developer vision. Risk is reduced instead of managed reactively. It's simply better building science. This video isn't about aesthetics or branding first, although branding is very important, and we'll talk about that another time. It's about ensuring life safety requirements are met the first time. It's about preparing the building for inspection and eliminating preventable delays. When teams treat signage the way they treat mechanical, electrical, and fire protection, coordinated early, CO day becomes predictable. Here's what a proper early phase signage workflow looks like. First, intake with the architecture, interior design, and the development team. Then a blueprint import and a full signage takeoff is completed. Next, conceptual design aligned with code requirements. Include a transparent review process. How about a pre-check with fire marshals or inspectors whenever possible? This is basically a pre-inspection. How cool is that? And then a final approved sign plan before anything is produced. This is what ensures the project is compliant on paper before production ever begins. Tools like SignAgent, when used properly, allow teams to see every sign in its actual location, on the real architectural plans. Inspectors, architects, owners, and designers can all comment and approve in one centralized platform. That transparency eliminates misinterpretation and late-stage surprises. Once the approved design plan is set, execution becomes far more predictable. A compliant fabrication and installation phase includes fabricating exactly what was approved, coordinating mobilizations with the GC, installing all life safety and ADA signs in inspection-ready order, preparing the building for a first-pass inspection. When the design intent and code requirements are locked in early, installation becomes straightforward. Let's look again at the old way versus the right way. At this point, the contrast is clear. The traditional way, scramble at the end, signage is an afterthought. Code compliance, discovered too late, failed inspections and delays, last-minute design compromises. Now the right way. Signage planned from day one with sign companies that truly specialize in the nuances of ADA code and local compliance and can project manage 500 to 2,000 signs for any given project. Inspector expectations aligned early with pre-inspections. Code and ADA requirements built into the design. Smooth inspection and predictable opening day. Here's where Sunrise Signs enters the picture. Everything I've covered, the risks, the inspector expectations, the sequencing, the code requirements, is exactly why we built our developer sign-off program and CEO protection workflow, specifically for multifamily housing. We do this every day, across dozens of developments, and our entire process is built around the exact pain points developers face. We integrate signage in the early design phase so code issues surface before construction. We meet with your developer, architect, and interior design teams to align on project goals, understand the vision, and establish the compliance roadmap. We import the full blueprint into SignAgent so you get total transparency and control. We perform inspector pre-checks to align with local AHJ requirements. We fabricate and then coordinate mobilizations with your GC. We manage ADA, fire safety, and egress signage to the letter of code. And we use a national network of 350 plus installers for consistent inspection-ready installation. Our job isn't to sell signs. It's to ensure signage is never the reason you fail a CO inspection. If you want us to review your prints and build a CO protection plan for your project, we'd be happy to help. Thanks for watching and spending some time learning about this process. Whether you work with us or not, I hope this helps you avoid preventable delays and protect your opening day. Talk soon.